Auntie. Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good evening. Hello. We're going live across YouTube and we're going live across the world. Right now, it's GavsWeatherVids for a Wednesday evening, a hot Wednesday evening. Wow, hasn't it been hot today? And the heat wave is going to continue. The heat wave is going to carry on to get hotter. Might be up to 35 degrees at Heathrow. With the planes and the tarmac and what. No, I won't go into that. But we might be up to 35 degrees somewhere by Saturday. So goodness gracious me, what a September heat wave. But hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We are going live across YouTube right now. We are live across YouTube. Right now, we're going to be here for the next hour or so. We're going to be live streaming our 10 to 14 day. So we're going to do everything we do a regular 10 to 14 day. The only difference is we're going to do it live for you. But of course, after the stream, people will be able to watch it back on demand as like a regular upload. We'll also be including. That's one of the words I struggle with. I had my tongue cut last year, so we will also be including the ECMWF seasonal model as well, and that will be coming up at the end of the live stream. So that'll be like our climax. Paul, our climax tonight is the ECMWF seasonal model. So we'll see what that's predicting for the rest of the year and into the winter as well. It's been widely trailed across social media, though, so you probably all know what it's showing. But we'll go through the charts of the data anyway. We're at 40 concurrent viewers, thereabouts, with 10 likes on the stream. If you could smash the like button, that'll let YouTube know that you're enjoying the live show. It'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Matthew Mahoney, this is an interesting question. Is there any reason as to let's do this again. Matthew Mahoney, is there any reason as to why I think that should be? We did know this heat wave only a few days before it happens. Yes, it's down to the tropical storms and hurricanes in the Atlantic, Matthew. So this has all been triggered by the track and the path of Hurricane Franklin, which stalled in the North Atlantic, disrupted the jet stream, brought a lot of heat and warmth with it, of course, and also built up a large blocking area of high pressure, a mega high. And for a long time, for the longest time, the models weren't sure where Franklin was going to go, what Franklin was going to do. And so I always explain that at this time of the year, model reliability will always be, it will always be poor due to storms and hurricanes and whatnot in the Atlantic. Moving northwards, trying to take their warmth north to the pole, ultimately. And the way those storms, as areas of low pressure, they get to our part of the North Atlantic, interact with the jet stream and whatnot, creates a lot of uncertainty. So that is the reason. Not just Franklin, but also the other storms going on in the Atlantic. We've got Hurricane Lee coming up as well in the next few days, which is going to become a very significant feature over the weekend. Category 4, possibly even a Category 5 hurricane, that one. And so with that going on as well, that will add even more uncertainty to the model output. So always, please, everybody, bear in mind that at this time of the year, due to these features in the Atlantic, model reliability is always going to be low and will always be very, very poor. Right, okay, so let's explain that. So we've just gone past 50 concurrent viewers. Thank you so much, everybody. With 15 likes on live stream, please smash the like button if you're enjoying the stream. That'd be absolutely fantastic if you can do that. But we say thank you to our lovely moderators. Moderator of live stream, got James here, and Paul James here with us as well. So thank you to our amazing moderators. SP might be along a little bit later on as well. Thank you so much to the moderators. Got Richard in the live chat as well. Hello to Richard Trott. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. So the King of Swing is King of the Swingers. Oh, matron is with us tonight. I'm being a bit silly tonight. I think it's the heat. I don't know what's up with me, but I suspect it's the heat. Matt, getting to me. I've got the magic water with me. Going to keep me fluids topped up. Oops, not something on the floor. Going to keep me fluids topped up with the magic water. But I am feeling a little bit, giddy tonight. Of course, we've got the Friday Night Lives returning as well this week. So a couple of days, well, a couple of nights, we'll be live streaming on a Friday night. So that might be something to do with it. James and I, Jake, you're setting up for Friday night. Now, I am a little bit, maybe, James. I've got to get back into the routine of that, haven't I? I haven't done a Friday night stream since March. So, Richard, no, not the swings again at GavsWeatherVids. Play a bar until I return. Yeah, update number 5 is when Richard's going to start swinging for us. Anyway, I'm going to start going through the live chat. It's been rather dull here. I may have put a light on. Actually, it's been it's been hot today, but it's been like hazy. It's not been clear blue skies. No, it's been quite hazy, and it is sort of dulling up now, actually, so I don't know if we might get a shower or something, but why would I know? I'm only a weatherman. But yeah, it's rather dulled up. I might put a light on before we end, but at 60 concurrent viewers now, with 70 lights on the live stream. Incredible, thank you so much. Hello to Finchilla. That's my good friend Dan, formerly Mark. Isn't it? Mark Clifford, aka Dan, aka Finchilla. Love him a name, my friend. Thank you so much. Now, before I start going through the live chat, I've just got a couple of things that I've got to do. Show. Where are I? Before we started. Okay, so stick your fingers in your ears, everybody. Super chat. Woo. Thank you so much to Jake March Jones. Has given me a super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. That's incredibly kind of you. Jake saying, couldn't add a message to the super chat for some reason. Oh well, hope it's enough for a cornet or something for Gav. Cool me down with a cornet. Thank you so much, Jake. That's incredibly kind. Thank you so much. And now, did I see? Yeah, Darth Vader has arrived! Thank you so much, Darth Vader, for checking into our live stream tonight. That's incredible. Thank you so much, Darth. I love it. What was Darth saying? Let's see what Darth was saying. I will start going through live chat in a moment. Don't worry, everybody. Most of you have asked questions. Okay, Darth. Where are you, Darth? I've lost you live chat. There he is. No, I've lost him again. Where are you, Darth? Darth, you're hiding from me. There you go. Hi all. Hello, Darth. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Right. I'm so sorry, everybody. Richard, thought it was an episode of Bonanza. All those shrieks, Gav, I like Bonanza. That was good, was it? I enjoyed Bonanza on a Sunday afternoon. Steffi, my understanding is that Hurricane changed the path of jet stream at the last minute at Matthew Mahoney, although GavsWeatherVids may know more. Yes, it did. Franklin disrupted jet stream, stalling in the middle of the North Atlantic. That also brought a lot of warmth and heat with it into the North Atlantic and into Northern Europe. And that disruption of jet stream created a blocking area of high pressure. And for the longest time, the models weren't sure where Franklin was going to go, what Franklin was going to do, and that is the reason that the heat wave didn't, get forecast until just a few days before it happened. TBOS, best swing. Hello to you, my friend. Thoughts on the new long-range update for the winter? It's looking really interesting. I think you might be talking about the ECMWF series model. We will be having a look at that. TBOS. Before we wrap up this live stream, that will actually be our climax tonight. The ECC's tomorrow. So let's keep the cats in the bag for now, shall we? Very busy in the live chat tonight. Hello to Sean Partridge, no relation. Right, I better start going through the live chat, I think, and work my way down before I get too far behind. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We've just gone 6:10, so we'll be doing, conversing through the live chat for around the next 20 minutes or so, and then we'll do our 10 to 14 day. Right, first person in was Mark Nish, even Gavin. In a hot September with CTO over 15 degrees, we must get at least one cold spell of weather at times in some winter. September 2006 was hot, but we got a cold snap in early February 2007. That is true. Most winters will have at least a little cold snap, even if they're, mild or very mild overall. Although not all. Occasionally you can get a winter that goes from start to finish without a cold snap, but that is quite unusual. Hello to Rachel Bloxham sneaking in. We see you, Rachel. We see you, Rach. Also, Mark and Gavin, the weather does find a way of surprising us. Now there's never been a cold winter during a hot September. Could there be a first in future? Of course, yeah, you never know with the weather. Never say never with the weather, as I always say. Hello to Katrine. Got Katrine Baso here, good evening to Katrine. Marks and Gavin. Our porch front door won't open due to the heat. Is that because they swell up in the heat? Yeah, I think the wood kind of swells and expands a little bit when it gets hot and shit. So that is probably what's going on there. Mark also saying, Gavin, it is interesting that we are getting storms in the Atlantic in El Nino. Yeah, maybe weather could do something different this winter, surprise us all. Yeah, you never know, my friends, you never know. Right, okay, that's James 098. Thank you so much for being here. Even Gav and all, it's been a very warm day here north of the border, 25 degrees. You've had a hot one, haven't you, James? James and I have been working on GavsWeatherVids merch. We're launching new GavsWeatherVids merch very shortly. We've got some amazing concepts, haven't we, James, that we've been working on. I can't wait to show it all to you. It'll probably be next week, I would have thought, early next week, but we're going to try and launch our merch. So, merch is... I'm so sorry, everybody. Okay, hello to Jake Hammerson. Thanks so much, James, for being here. Thanks so much, Paul, as well. Our lovely spanners are with us tonight, as always. Hello to Jake Hammerson. Hi, Gab. Been hot today. Do you think at weekend it will get to 33? 33 degrees. I've heard that, like, 35 might be on the cards on Saturday, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see how hot it gets. But certainly, very warm, hot in the south. Hello to Matthew Orchard. Good evening, Gary. It's been a hot day again here, but more in way of cloud today. The temperature still got up to 29 degrees. We've been very hazy today, but it's probably dulling up now, so I hope you all see me. I hope I'm not sitting in the dark and whatnot. I may put a light on when I start screen capture. Before I start screen capture, I'll see. Marks and Gavin, starting to feel better now. I think I've had a sinus cold. Yeah, there's a lot going around, isn't there? I think it's due to the wet, cool summer. Probably, Mark. So, yeah, quite a lot going around, isn't there, my friend? I'm glad you're feeling better. Marks and Gavin, if I wanted to look myself at CT, is there a link to be able to find it, like on Google? Oh, yeah, just check out the description on all the 10 to 14 day videos, and the link, is there. So, you can do that whenever you would like to. Hello to JL. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much for JL being here. Marks and Gavin, did BCP like the American music? Like Drifters, Motown, that kind of love that. She loved American rock and roll, like Buddy, Elvis, that. I think she quite liked the Drifters. She wasn't overly keen on Motown. Her brother, my uncle Paddy, he is a Motown lover. Actually, he likes Motown and Northern Soul. He DJs. Paddy Grady, he DJs around Northampton, doing gigs and that, DJing like Motown, Northern Soul, and all of that sort of thing. Mrs. P didn't mind it, but she preferred her rock and roll. She preferred her rock and roll to Motown, but she didn't mind a bit of Motown. Right, okay, let's come down. Let's have a look. How to Laura Johnson. Thank you so much, Laura, for being here. Good evening, Gavin, everyone. Hello, Laura. I hope you're okay. I know you're feeling a little bit poorly the other day. I hope you're feeling better now, Laura. Also got James Jukebox 2 here. Hello to you. Hello to James Jukebox 2. Right, let's come down. Mark saying, I'm so hoping it's cooling down next week, Gary. It looks like it might do. We will go through the data very shortly in around 10-15 minutes time with about 10 to 14 there. Right, who else is in with us? Let's come down. Let's make a bit of progress through the live chat. Hello to Spirit Hunter. Thank you so much. SH for being here. And of course we've got Steffi Adcock with us as well. Hi Steph, thank you so much for being here. Paul Loss 93 is here. Good to you, my friend. Ruben's radio interviews. Hello to Ruben. My good friend Ruben Spur is here. Thank you so much, my friend, for checking in. How are you, Ruben? I hope you're doing okay, my friend. Hope all is well. Right, let's come down. Let's have a look. Laura, I think, was wondering about Hurricane Lee. And Paul, hello to Paul James. Thank you so much, my friend. Paul said latest I heard was it's expected to be Category 4. With maximum sustained winds of 150 miles per hour with gusts of 185 miles per hour. Goodness gracious me, what a storm that's gonna be. Hi to, I think that's Luli. Hello to Luli McKenna. Hello to you. And also got G-Dad here. Hello to you, G-Dad. Trevor Hall is here as well. Good evening to Trevor. Thank you so much, my friend, for being on our live stream tonight. Okay, Sam Parker. Hi, Gab. It's very hot Wednesday evening indeed. It really is, my friend, isn't it? Quite humid as well. The humidity is going up, isn't it? James 298 looking chillier next week finally. I think it might cool down next week, but remember there is always that uncertainty this time of the year. So I think it's going to cool down, turn more seasonable next year, but there is always that element of uncertainty due to those storms and whatnot in the Atlantic. Hold around 60 concurrent viewers, 24 likes on the stream. Please smash the like button. Let YouTube know you enjoy the live stream. It'd be incredible if you could do that. Mark, you said, imagine Gavin singing with Drifters. Come on over to my place. Hey girl, we're having a party. You'll be swinging, dancing and singing, baby. Come on over tonight. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm getting ready for Friday. I'm getting ready for the Friday live stream. Oh, lovely Ben's here. Hello to Ben Enty. Thank you so much, my friend, for being on our live stream tonight. That's incredible. Thank you so much, Ben. Right, just pull down to the bottom. Richard, more Mankinis. I don't know, Rich. No, there will never be a GavsWeatherVids Mankini. I do like to do a bit of merch, but I draw the line at GavsWeatherVids Mankinis. I'm not doing it. Right, okay, I'm so sorry, my friend. Right, I've got to get back up to where I was. To pull down to the bottom of the live chat. Hello to lovely Ben. Thank you so much, Ben. I hope you're having a lovely holiday up in St. Anne's. Right, where did I get to? It's Mark, wasn't it? Right, Guy Morley. Hi, Guy. Evening, Gav. Hope you're keeping well. This hot week, it's 24 degrees in South Wales today. Hot. It is. Very warm, isn't it, my friend? Hello to Jason. Thank you so much, Guy, being here. Hello to Jason Smith. Thanks, Gav. Loving the Heatwave chat. Can't wait for your views on the cold winter forecast. Let's keep the cats in the bag for now. Jason, I think you're referring to the ECMWF one. Let's just say it's interesting, everybody, and leave it up there. Hello to Matthew Orchard. It must be for new GavsWeatherVids merch. Why? Because I'm a little bit giddy. No, I think it's the heat combined with the Friday night stream coming back. Hello to Suit. Good evening to Suit. Thank you so much. Laura needs a cool down. Struggling with this headache-inducing heat. It is very intense, isn't it? Right, did back from Matthew Mahoney. Okay, let's come on down. Amazing live stream. Thank you so much, everybody. Incredible live stream. In around 10 minutes, we're going to start doing our 10 to 14 there, but I will carry on going through the live chat a little bit longer. Shout to you all out along the way. Hello to Andrew Barker, sitting in the garden with a dog. Hello to all. Don't have me on too loud, Andrew. Not everybody likes me, but I hope you're having a good evening, my friend. I hope you're having a nice evening in the garden, listening to Gav with your dog. Hello to Darren Maroney. I think that is. I can't really see very well. Yeah, I think Darren Maroney. Hello, Darren. Thank you so much for being here. Shoot, I can't be here today. Sorry. I don't know, Sue. You're not. Can't do it, Ben, don't be here, like my friend, it's up to you. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, Terry, hello to Terry Chambers. Hi, Tel. Hi, Gaz. Son at last. You pulled it off. Well done. I did it for you, Tel. I got this seat wave game just for you, my friend. I've got a direct line to the weather gods, you know, and I called them up. I said, Tel needs a little bit of heat. So I said, come on, weather gods, give Terry a little bit of heat, and they did their duty. They did their duty, and they provided it for you. Thank you so much, my friend. I have been very silly tonight. I have been very silly. Darth Vader saying, keeping a close eye on Hurricane Lee. It's one to keep an eye on. That I think could get very, very close to the east coast of America. Maybe Florida, maybe Carolinas, maybe further north next week. I think it could be, one to watch. Hello to Jason Stebbins. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here on the live stream tonight. Righty, Jake March saying, or Jake March Jones saying, my good friend Jake, he's saying, the Atlantic is volatile. Could be a good day for a cool movie. Volatile Atlantic. Yeah, it could be. It could be, my friend. Richard, say weather here at GavsWeatherVids, cloudy until 2 p.m. Now cooler again. You've had quite a cloudy day of it, haven't you, my friend? Okay, hi to TBOS, the best of Sweden. I'll shout you out already, but I'm going to say hi to you again. Hello to Sean Partridge, no relation. Good evening, Gab. How are you, my good friend? Hello, Martin GavsWeatherVids. I'm fine, thank you, Sean. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, I hope you're doing okay too. Hello to Ice Tracker. Hi to Ice Tracker. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Not much ice to track at the moment, is there? But give it a few months and maybe there will be. Hello to Jacob Thomas. Always great to new names in the live chat. Hello to Jacob. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. We're at 64 concurrent viewers with 28 likes on the live stream. So smash the like button and let YouTube know you enjoy the live stream. It'll be amazing and incredible. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. In around 5 or 10 minutes time, we're going to start screen capturing. We'll do our 10 to 14 day live. And we will be climaxing on this live stream, going through ECMWF seasonal model data. So more about that later on. Right, okay, out to Harvey Harbour. Hi, Gav. Last night in my bedroom was 30 degrees and I couldn't sleep. I'm so sorry to hear that, my friend. I'm very lucky, but the heat doesn't affect me. You know, I can sleep whatever's going on, really. But I know it does affect a lot of people. So I hope you get some better sleep soon. Now to Frosty Thunder asking me if I like thunderstorms. Yeah, I like a storm. We haven't had a really good one here for quite some time, but I do quite like a storm, actually. Jason Stebbins, watching on my phone tonight while I sat out and cooking some chicken on the barbecue. That sounds lovely, Jason. You enjoy your barbecue. It's proper barbecue weather, isn't it, my friend? You enjoy that, but don't have me on too loud because you don't want to upset you don't want to upset your neighbours, my friend. Because I am an acquired taste, especially on a Friday night, but also, in the week too. So don't have me on too loud, but you enjoy your barbecue, Jason. Right, okay, let's go down. Let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look. Paul, Richard Shaw, climax before you know it. I wonder what's going on there. Going on there. Oh, Jake's also going to be having a glass of wine, or I think it's red wine probably, or maybe a little bit of magic water. I've got the magic water with me as well. So you enjoy that, my friend. Right, okay. Let's come down. What an amazing life. Thank you so much, everybody. Been incredible so far. We've got our 10 to 14 days still left to do for you. Ben Enty, hello from sunny St. Anne's. I hope you're having a lovely holiday. Ben, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Right, okay. Jake is saying I'm enjoying this heat, but bring on the cooler, darker nights. Last barbecue of season this weekend for me. Gonna be a barbecue weekend, I think. Gonna be a barbecue weekend. Jason, I requested a rock metal version of Gavs merch. Yeah, we'll see what we can do for you, Jason. We'll see what we can do for the old rockers, shall we? Actually, I did see that, my friend, and, you know, watch this space is all I can say, because we're going through lots and lots of different concepts. You know, it's not just going to be like the logo, but we have got plenty of that. But, you know, I don't want to let any cats out back. I want to be a surprise when we launch it. But there's a lot of interesting stuff that we're doing at the moment, isn't there, James, for the merch? Right, okay. Laura saying at GavsWeatherVids, getting there and keeping on plodding on. Thank you, Gav. I hope you're doing okay, Laura. You'll be better when it cools down, won't you? I know you don't like it too hard. Jason 98, Gav, I hope it does, lol. I don't think I deal with it anymore of this heat. It is very intense, isn't it, my friend? Very, very intense. Hello to Patrick Nairn. Hello, Patrick. Thank you so much for being here. Ben did go for his tea soon. You enjoy your tea, Ben. And watch the stream back on catch up. Richard's off for a pizza night. You enjoy your pizza night, Rich. Thank you so much for dropping by, my friend, and you enjoy those pizzas. Have a slice for me, because I'm not on pizza at the moment with my with my diet. I've been ages and ages since I had a pizza, so have a slice for me, Rich. You enjoy, my friend. Have a great night. Hello to Mark Nicholas, or Mark Nichols. Hello to you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Callum Turley. Hello, Callum. Thank you so much for being here on our live stream tonight. Katrine. I'll shout out Katrine Baso, but hello to Katrine. Thank you so much for being here. We've also got Gregor with us as well. Gregor, hi, Gab. Hello to you, my friend. Thank you so much. Richard, thanks everyone. Bye. Yeah, see you later, Rich. You enjoy your pizza night, my friend. Hello to Luke Bowers. Good evening, Gav and everyone from my very sultry southwest hilltop. We are currently sat at 27.1 with a peak of 30 degrees today with a grotty 92% humidity. I have noticed that the heat has gone up today. Yesterday was nice and fresh, I thought, and last night, but the heat's really gone up today. All the humidity has really gone up, hasn't it? Mark, Gavin, off to Liverpool tomorrow. Still going to the pubs, just 2 pints though in this heat. Taking water bottles with me to taking my cap due to not having much hair now. Due to, yes, age. It does, your hair does thin as you get older. Well, I'm not too bad, actually. I don't think, you know, I had my hair cut like the other day, about a couple of weeks ago. And, you know, when they show you the back where they've cut, and as the girl like put the back up, the mirror up to the back, I did notice that there might be just ever such a slight patch beginning to appear around here somewhere. And I said to this lady, you know, who cut my hair, I said, "Oh my God, is that am I going bald? Is that a bald patch?" And she said, "No, that's just your crown. Don't worry, Gab, that's just your crown." But I do wonder if she was like trying to placate me a little bit. So I might be on my way to starting to get a bit of a circle round here. But I don't know. I don't think for 45, I don't think I'm too bad with my hair. I have still got my colour as well, so I think I'm doing all right. I haven't got much silver there. Not yet. I'm not a silver fox yet, am I? Oh, it's SB, lovely SB, Westby, SB, Westby, SB, Westby. Hello to lovely Alpha SB. Thank you so much, SB, for being here. We've got a full moderator set with us tonight. James here, J. Paul James, and also SB Westby here. Right, 5 minutes, we're going to start screen catching. Hello to Duncan Wood. Good evening, my friend. Hold on. There we go. One beat Gav live stream about a cough. Hello to Duncan Wood. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. We've also got Andy Snashel, I think that is. Hi, Gav. One of these days, can you do a forecast for winter in the Balkans this year? We're in Bulgaria most of the time. I love the Euro 42-day ones. I will see what I can do for you, Andy. When I release a GavsWeatherVids, winter forecast, it's primarily for the UK and Ireland, but of course we do add in little bits and bobs along the way with that for the wider European scenario. For instance, if I was forecasting a very mild winter for the UK and Ireland, I'm not saying that I will be doing that, but if I did, then you would probably expect your part of Europe to be relatively cold, because that's one of the ways that weather works out. But if it's warm in the northwest or mild in the northwest, it'll tend to be colder in the southeast, and vice versa. So just watch this space. There may be some little tidbits and little snippets being included for you, Andy. Mark saying, Gavin, love that Ian McCaskill, A Grim Outlook. That's from 1987, wasn't it, or 91? One of those big freezes. Paul, GavsWeatherVids budgie smugglers. Not happening, Paul, not happening. No man killers, no budgie smugglers. Right, okay. Paul James thinks GavsWeatherVids and Summers should join together. I'm going to tell Steffi about you, Paul. I'm going to tell Steffi and get Steph to keep you in line, Paul. Steffi, keep him in line. He's lowering the tone again. Oh, right, okay. GavsWeatherVids and Summers. What a combination that would be. Right, okay. I'm going to go down to the bottom of the live chat, I think. So, hello to all of you at the bottom of the live chat. If I've missed anybody, because we're going to start screen capturing imminently. If I've missed anybody and you would like a shout out, you like a waving, give me a waving emoji or thumbs up emoji. And I will shout you out before we start screen capturing. Jason Stevens, I have a small patch on the top of my head. I call it my solar panel. That's what I'm going to call mine. If mine is like a patch rather than my crown, because I'm not sure if the girl, the hairdresser, was just trying to placate me a little bit because she could see that I wasn't very happy. then I'm going to call it my solar panel as well. I'm going to call it my solar panel. Steffi, don't worry, at GavsWeatherVids, I've already had words with Paul. He is on a detention tonight. Oh, right, Steph, say no more. The task is to explain why comments have two tails, lol. Oh, right, Paul, you're in detention with Steffi tonight. You keep him in line, Miss Adcock. You keep him in line. Hello to Harvey Harbour. Hello to you, my friend. Also, Nathan Richardson. Hello to Nathan. Thank you so much. Andy Snashel. Thank you, Gav. No problem, my friend. No problem. I'll see what I can do when we release winter forecast. But watch out for snippets and tidbits as we go along the way. Right, okay, Gromit. How's your Gromit 9? How to you, my friend? I think that's everybody shouted out. Martin Nichols, my household 24 at the moment, luckily. Sam Parker, Dyson fan is not too bad. So you're managing to keep cool then, aren't you? That's great. That's lovely. It's very warm here in the towers, as it always is, but it's more, not really a bit hot today. It's like the humidity more than anything today. Right, I think everybody's been shouted out that needs a shout out. So if I've missed anybody, then please give me a thumbs up or a waving emoji. I'm going to start screen capturing for you in a moment. So it is 6:36. Or 25/7 on Wednesday, the 6th of September 2023. It's been an amazing live stream so far. Thank you so much, everybody. We are now going to bring you our 10 to 14 day. We're going to do everything that we're doing in a regular 10 to 14 day. The only difference is that we're doing it live for you tonight. So I'm going to turn off the webcam and I'm going to turn off the image as well. And in 3, 2, 1, we're display capturing on this Wednesday evening. Now webcam's on. I think I'm going to put a light on here in town. So hold on, everybody. Just turn the lights on. We've got rather dim. There we go. And there was light. Right, okay, we're at 65 concurrent viewers now with 37 likes on live stream. Have enjoyed this live stream so far. Then please can you smash that like button and let YouTube know that you're enjoying the live stream. It'd be incredible if you can all do that. Jason Stebbins, a great live stream already, even before it's in forecast or long range. Thank you so much, my friend. I'm so pleased that you're enjoying it. Remember, Friday night live streams are returning this Friday at around 10 p.m. on the 8th of September. So, oh my goodness gracious. Giddy Gav will be returning. The return of the Giddy one. Ben, got to go. Bye. You have a good evening, Ben. Thank you so much for dropping in. Enjoy the rest of your holiday, my friend. Thank you so much. Yeah, but it's the return of the Giddy one. If you thought the return of Cindy Beale on EastEnders returning from the dead was crazy, you ain't seen nothing yet. Just wait for the return of Giddy Gap on Friday. Right, okay, let's do this then. Been an epic live stream so far, but we're going to do the 10 to 14 day now. So, we're going to start off with tropical land. We've got 3 interest areas. So, oh, hold on, I haven't got my highlighter up. Never mind, I don't really need it to do this. So, I'll get my highlighter up and I'll go through these. So we've got disturbance. Let's go up here. We've got disturbance 2. We made 10% chance of cyclone formation in the next 2 days and 10% chance of cyclone formation in the next 7 days. That is the remains of Franklin. Remember, that is what's caused this heat wave, really, or one of the reasons anyway, building up the ridge of high pressure. So post-tropical cyclone Franklin, located a few hundred miles east-northeast of the Azores, is producing disorganised shower activity mostly to the east of its centre. This system could briefly acquire some tropical or subtropical characteristics during the next day or so while it moves northeastwards or northward over the northeastern Atlantic. By late this week, further development is not expected. The system is forecast to move into unfavourable environmental conditions, which should cause it to weaken. So, wow, that's going to give a soaking to Portugal, I think. We've also got disturbance 1. Excuse me once again. That's got a 30% chance of cyclone formation in the next 2 days and a 6% chance in the next 7 days. That's one to keep an eye on for next week, maybe. Oh yeah, and we've got Tropical Storm Lee. This is the big one, everybody. So, at the moment, giving maximum sustained winds of 70 miles per hour with a minimum central pressure of 994 millibars. Lee is moving west-northwestwards at 14 miles per hour. If we click on Lee and go here, we can see that Lee is predicted to become, current position is just there, of course, Lee is predicted to become a hurricane within the next few hours. By tomorrow, will be at hurricane status. By Friday, becoming a major hurricane. A major hurricane Lee then carries on pushing in that direction to the north of Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic. Lee looks to have the Bahamas name on it. Is Lee going to go to Florida? Will Lee go in that direction, or could Lee go up to Bermuda? or could Lee even do something like that and go towards the east coast of America? We shall see, but this is going to be a very, very, very significant hurricane. So we want to go to discussion and see how strong Lee is predicted to get. Look at that, everybody. So in 72 hours, Lee is forecast to be giving maximum sustained winds of 150 miles per hour and maintains those 150 miles per hour winds right way up to 120 hours when, as I say, Lee will be perhaps heading towards the Bahamas. Now, that is just 8 miles an hour off becoming a Category 5 hurricane. And, of course, we can see that Lee, as a Category 4 hurricane, high 8 Category 4 hurricane, it's just here, there's a lot of water between Lee and, the east coast of America, Florida, Bahamas, etc. So there is further scope for powering up there. And I wouldn't be overly surprised if Lee was to become a Category 5 hurricane. If already they are predicting Lee to be Category 4, then, it wouldn't be that surprising if Lee powered up that extra little bit and became a Category 5. So, Lee is definitely going to be one to keep an eye on. And I have to re-emphasize, this is a developing El Nino September. It's a developing El Nino late summer, autumn. So, it's very unusual, highly unusual what we are seeing here with this hurricane season. It is a much bigger season than you would normally expect. Oh, we're at 69 years. Whoa. No, it's a much bigger season than you would normally expect. When you've got a developing El Nino, so very interesting. Mark Nichols, I'm looking forward to Giddy Gav on Friday. Giddy Gav return of a giddy one. Darren Maroney, looking forward to the Friday Night Live. They're coming back this Friday from around 10 p.m.-ish. So, exciting times ahead. Ice Tracker, BTNA is very positive phase and very warm Atlantic SSTs are encouraging the frequent Atlantic blockages and a cold winter. You think we'll have a cold winter, do you, Ice Tracker? If we do, there will be there'll be plenty of ice for you to trap, won't there? Right, okay, so we've discussed what's going on in tropics. Let's have a look at what's happening close to home. No, we reached 31 degrees. This is from XC Weather. Of course, we reached 31 degrees today. Still flashing away 31 there. Where is it? Well, it's showing 29 actually. Hold on, let's refresh the page. Hang on. No, I know what's happening there. That's showing 31, but actually it's saying 29. So I don't know what's happening there. But we did reach 31 degrees this afternoon. Still very, very warm, hot, humid out there. Again, got this area in the southern part of the country, like in the upper 20s Celsius, around the 30 degree mark, London Heathrow, 30 degrees, for example. 27 at Oxford, 28 at Fairford, etc. Bottle down 28 degrees. So still in the upper 20s to around the 30 Celsius mark at 6:45 on a September evening. That's pretty remarkable, and it's not, some places can have a tropical night tonight, like some of the towns and cities will not see the temperature dropping under 20 or 21 degrees tonight, and we class that as a tropical night. So yeah, really warm out there, and we do it all over again tomorrow, and we do it all over again on Friday, do it all over again on Saturday. The heat wave has got longer to go. Go a little bit further northwards. Nottingham is at 26. We've got Leeds at 25. We've got Newcastle at 21. We've got Aberdeen, much cooler there, 17, much more refreshing, I would have thought. Aviemore is 23 degrees, and Drumalbin is at 23 as well. Blackpool is at 22, Shobden is at 28, and Lake Bow is at 24, Northern Ireland. We've got Belfast at 23. I've got to say, I'm not entirely looking forward to December Friday Night Live stream in excessive heat. But then again, the heat might add to the giddiness. We'll see. Central temperature is now sitting at an astonishing 18.7, which is 5 degrees above average. That's provisional to the 5th of September, to yesterday. That is going to carry on rising. I reckon tomorrow's update will take that into the 19s, probably. I would anticipate by the end of the weekend we'll be in the 20s with that. Bear in mind, September on average for CET should be around 13.7. I think. So, absolutely extraordinary. Absolutely extraordinary CET at the moment for September. These are the GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles. The next couple of weeks we're at London today. The red line is the Virginia upper air temperature average for London. See how above average we're starting off at the moment, so very substantially above average, hovering around 20 degrees, 850 hectare. This is like July or early August. We'd be seeing temperatures day after day after day into the upper 30 Celsius. You know, we'd be hovering around 100 Fahrenheit for several days. So this is an extraordinary heat wave. Absolutely amazing, particularly for September, even if, like, the surface temperatures aren't excessively hot because it is September rather than July. Nevertheless, you get day after day after day of upper air temperatures hovering around 20 degrees is quite amazing. But a cool down looks like it's on the way through next week. So the heat carries on through the rest of this week and into the weekend, but into early next week, cool down takes place. So by the middle of September, by the second half of next week, we are back close to average, and then we're hovering close to, or maybe a little bit above the long-term average, but certainly significantly cooler by the second half of next week there. With that ensemble graph. Precipitation-wise, lots of dry weather to come over the next few days, but through the weekend and early next week, gradually turning more unsettled, more in way of precipitation spikes, and most precipitation spikes then increase through the second half of September, an increasing risk of heavy rain, possibly a frontal breakdown initially, and then wet weather maybe coming in from off Atlantic. So that does look a little bit more autumnal, a little bit more seasonal, I have to say, by the middle second half of next week. But not for the next week. So temperature anomaly is on the 6th and 14th September, significantly above average in most deep red colours. That's like 6 to 8 or 8 to 10 degrees above normal, widely across the country. We are not alone. Most parts of Europe is absolutely roasting as well. Our precipitation anomalies from the 6th to 14th September, they're coming out average to dry and average in most areas. The latest wind map from earthnullschool.net shows that we're drawing in southerly wind today. That's the reason that it is so very hot. Steffi was saying but apparently we bring up Saharan dust today, and could we see that, or can we see that on the wind flow map? And I think we might be able to. Let's have a look at particulates. So there you go, Steph. See all of this shading here. This is like the dust and whatnot that we're drawing up today with the southerly southeasterly winds. The wind is actually kind of east-southeasterly, but the origins of the air must be coming from a long way south, and that has drawn up the dust and dirt into those easterly winds. So if you get like a dusting of Saharan dust on your car overnight, or tomorrow or whatnot, then that is the reason why. And by the way, you can see the remains of Franklin just there. Okay, let's start going through the chart data then. Why not do that? So we're going to have a look at the UK Met. First of all, see whether this heat wave is breaking down next week. Been an epic live stream. Thank you so much, everyone. We've got so much to show. We're at 83 concurrent viewers with 45 likes on the live stream. If you could smash that like button, it'd be absolutely incredible if you can do that. Officer Maya, I live on the east coast of the US here. It's about 80 Fahrenheit. Watch out for Lee next week, Officer Maya. I don't know where you are on the east coast, but there's no evidence that Hurricane Lee will be impacting you on the east coast yet. But I would say wherever you are on that eastern seaboard, You know, just watch out for what Lee is doing. Okay, my friend, just keep an eye on it. Daniel Bradley, hello to you. Thank you so much, Daniel. Evening, Gav. Great winter update as ever, Gav. Thank you so much, my friend. It was a fantastic start, wasn't it? Update number 1. Fantastic start to our winter updates. Mark Lish, Gavin, you're the best weather forecaster ever. You've really come a long way since your days. Thank you so much, my friend. It's incredibly kind. I'm not the best weather forecaster at all, but I am the most unique. I am the most different. I will grant you that. I'm not the best, but I'm the most unique. Nobody does it like Gav. Steffi, thank you at GavsWeatherVids. I have not had a chance to see where the dust was coming from, so it's very kind of you to share. Thank you so much, Steph. We're nearly at 90 concurrent, turning into a massive live stream. Thank you so much. Also, Myric's in Massachusetts. Right in the far north. Okay, my friend. Well, just keep an eye on things. I think you can get, you can't get actual hurricanes there. Maybe you can, but you can get the remnants of them, okay? Because I think Lee is going to get close to the east coast. Don't know whether that be Florida, Carolinas, you know, but I think Lee is going to be menacing the east coast, the eastern seaboard next week. So just watch it and keep an eye on it and look after yourself, my friend. Hello to Adam Blunster. And nothing comes from it, then nothing comes from it, you know, and you're safe. But just keep a close eye on what your weather service, what NOAA of National Hurricane saying to us there. We've just reached 90 concurrent viewers. Thank you so much, everybody. Epic live stream. Wow. Thank you so much. Can we get this to 100 concurrent before we get things wrapped up? We'll see. Hello to Adam Blunson, Adam Weather Fan. Thank you so much, Adam. And Anne Smith. Thank you so much, Anne Smith, for being here. Daniel, saying you're the best, Gav, without a doubt. That's very kind. That's very sweet of you. My friend, you know, that's very kind. I'm not, but thank you so much. Thank you so much. Paul James, will be rip currents along the US East Coast. There definitely will be, Paul. Okay, right, let's start going through chart data then. So, with an hour. Right, so with UK Met Euro run for midday on Saturday with high pressure to the east. A trough is out to west. We're still bringing up those hot southerly southeasterly winds into the beginning of next week. A trough of low pressure starts to move in from off the Atlantic. There's a cold front along that trough through here. Behind that cold front, autumn is lurking. So let's see what happens as that cold front pushes through. So high pressure reaches back in again by the middle of next week. That is within a much cooler air mass. Look at the change in the upper air temperature, starting off very hot with those upper air temperatures on Saturday, but cooling down as we go through next week. So by Wednesday next week, by this time next week, we've got genuinely autumnal sitting air. We've got genuinely autumnal air sitting over the country within that ridge of high pressure. That ridge, believe it or not, if the upper air temperatures do get that cool, could well give ground frost to Scotland by the middle of next week. So what a turnaround that would be. Icon again showing that we're drawing up those hot southerly southeasterly winds on Saturday. What happens after that? Well, in comes the trough and the cold front through the open up next week, making a little bit more of that trough, I think, with Icon. So that will bring the potential for maybe thunderstorms, possibly some heavy outbreaks of rain as well. By the middle of next week, we're pulling in much cooler air from the North Atlantic. Again, a definite significant drop in temperature taking place there with Icon through next week. We've got more low pressure downstream in the Atlantic as well. Right, the GFS 12Z looks like this. Again, we've got very warm, hot air around the country coming up from the south on Saturday. On into the weekend, just weakening of the ridge. Maybe allowing some showers to break out, but it's really early next week. But we bring this trough of low pressure in from off the Atlantic. And eventually, as that trough pushes through, we introduce much cooler autumnal type air from off the Atlantic. So very significant. Very significant change in the weather next week. Then we've got low pressure setting up to our west with high pressure reaching to the east. So we have a go at bringing those warm southerlies back, but they won't be anywhere near as warm as they are now. And then that area of low pressure starts pushing in, actually. So look at this as we go into the extended range beyond day 10, increasingly unsettled here with quite a bit of low pressure coming in from off the Atlantic. So very, very different from next week onwards. Initially, a cool down down with some heavy rain, then dry for a few days, trying to get a bit warmer again, but into the second half of September, we then go off into what looks like a much wetter and also cooler pattern. This is the kind of pattern we're expecting for September with the GavsWeatherVids autumn forecast. You know, these areas of low pressure coming in on a little bit more of a southerly trap and possibly bringing the wettest of the weather into the south. So that would, if it verified, I'm not saying it will because of the uncertainty due to what's happening with these storms and that, but if that verified, that would start get the GavsWeatherVids autumn forecast back on track. Right, that's that one. I'll just show the midnight run as well. Check out the midnight GFS. That was all changed as well. So again, starting off very warm, hot over the weekend. That chop pushes through Monday, Tuesday, bring heavy showers, maybe thunderstorm with it, certainly cooler air. And then it turned really unsettled into the extended after day 10. And this is what thumbnail actually is based on for this live stream. Look at that area of low. That's bringing gale force winds and heavy rain sweeping in from off the Atlantic. That will blow the cobwebs away, and that is proper autumn there on the GFS midnight run. The 12 says it's not that unsettled, but it is, you know, going for significant changes. GM, again, bring up those hot southerly winds once more on Saturday. By the way, if you enjoy the live stream, please continue like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Won't drop a comment and let's know what you think about this sort of videos live streams. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. We need to put on just only two subscribers to get to 16.8k. In fact, we might even have got to it. I don't know. While I've been live streaming, maybe we have. But if you found us through YouTube search for whatnot, I should say, and you'd like to give us a sub, then please do that. Tell your friends and family, your neighbour, your doctor, your vicar, and your mother-in-law to subscribe. Thank you so much, everyone. Right, GM again, looking hot for Saturday. Trough of low pressure coming in from off the Atlantic early next week will bring showers, maybe spells of rain, and a drop in temperature. And then, as we head up toward day 10, low pressure moving in from off the Atlantic, bringing further unsettled conditions and certainly significantly cooler with the gem through next week. And then the ECMWF looks like that. Again, very, very hard. So we've got to go to midnight run. Can't show you the 12Z ECM, remember, that won't be updated until 8 p.m. This is the midnight ECM run. Again, starting off very hot on Saturday with both southerly, southeasterly winds breaking down the ridge over the weekend to the beginning of next week, turning cooler and more showery as well. And then low pressure heading in off the Atlantic around days 8, 9, 10. Not only cooler, but also wetter, particularly for the north. But south, not too bad, still just about holding on to this ridge, but certainly a very substantial drop in temperature there with the ECM. Look at the upper air temperatures for Saturday, really hot on Saturday. Notice the cool down that takes place through into the early part of next week. The heat gets shunted away to the east. Down comes the 5 Celsius isotherm. That will return temperatures back closer to average, and then we're off and running into what looks like much more autumnal type upper air temperatures there. Thank you so much, everybody. So 91 concurrent viewers, 54 likes on the live stream. Incredible. Thank you so much. Hello to Shockwave. Got Shockwave 2000 here with us. Hello, Shockwave. Thank you so much. Darren is saying, Gav, you're as good as BBC weather forecaster Thomas Schapanek. I'm not as good as a Shap, but thank you so much, my friend. It's incredibly kind of you to say that. Thank you so much. Right, you're having a great time over on YouTube. Matthew saying, I like a dartboard. You like a dartboard, don't you, Matthew? Right, okay, this precipitation forecast based on the ECMWF midnight run that we're just looking at. So lots of dry to come over the next few days, but gradually turning more showery as we head into the weekend initially, particularly in the north and the west, but through the early part of next week, showers and the longer spells of rain get more widespread. And then later next week, wet weather starts coming in from off the Atlantic, genuine Atlantic outbreaks of rain pushing through with a much more autumnal feel to the weather. These are the options on the table within the ECM ensemble today for day 10. Gets us to the 16th of September. 24 members of the ECM ensembles, including control and the operation run with low pressure to the north-northeast. High pressure is to the south, and we're bringing the wind from a west-northwesterly direction. That bring the most showery conditions into the north. 15 15, but all areas will be cooler. 15 members of the ECM ensembles with high pressure reaching through temperatures just about keeping the south mostly dry. North will still be showery, and 12 looking unsettled with a trough of low pressure dropping in from the north. To be honest, all those options are looking cooler, I think, and the majority option is to be reasonably unsettled as well. In 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got, and it will get us to the 21st of September. 12 members of the ECM ensemble with a deep area of low pressure to our east. That will pull down a cool northwesterly to northerly wind. 11 high pressure to the north. That'll be mostly dry, but could be a little bit on the chilly side of that area of high pressure. And we've got 9 here with low pressure right at the top of the country. That looks very unsettled. We've got 8 with a ridge to our northeast, and also the south, some low pressure out to the west, so that's going to be quite showery. We've got 7 with low pressure again just to our east. High pressure is away to west, winds coming up from a warm southerly direction. That could be quite unsettled, but will be warm. And 4 with low pressure just to our west. Again, that looks unsettled. It looks like we're turning cooler and more unsettled through the middle and second half of September to me here, folks. Right, CFS V2 beats a 500 millibar height and I'm going down into week periods. The first week period takes from the 6th to 12th of September. This week we'll have high pressure to the east, and we're drawing up those hot southerly southeast winds. So Heatwave has further to go. We're not done with Heatwave yet, but week 2 will be the 13th to the 19th of September. High pressure then is out to our west. Trough of low pressure, Scanding. Winds coming in from a cooler northwesterly direction. So not that unsettled, but certainly a cooler wind direction there. With high pressure repositioning to the west. Week 3 is going to be the 20th to 26th of September. A ridge just out to our west. Winds coming in from off the Atlantic. Probably reasonably dry, but again, temperatures will be lower. And then week 4, still a lot of high pressure with the CFS, I have to say. Week 4 is 27th of September to 3rd of October. High pressure and ridges up from the southwest. That's going to be mostly dry and maybe a little bit warmer again. October overall is looking like this today, with the 700 millibar height anomaly. Remember, these change daily. So a little bit of blocking up towards Greenland, but low pressure out to our west and high pressure to our east means that we draw up wind from, again, quite a warm southerly southwesterly direction there. So a temperature anomaly is predicted to become or to be above average in October. Precipitation looks a little bit more unsettled with wetter weather just to our west and southwest. Right, do you want to have a look at that ECMWF seasonal model, everybody? Before we go, do you want to have a look at the ECMWF seasonal model? Give me a thumbs up emoji, a waving emoji, or a snow emoji. And we'll have a look at that before we wrap the live stream up. We are still standing at 81 concurrent. It's been a massive live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for an incredible live stream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Just have a sip of magic water, I think. Okay, Matthew's got his last darts match on Friday. Oh, wow. Good luck with it, my friend. Back for the live stream, hopefully. Good luck with that, my friend. Hello to Sean. Hi, Sean. Thank you so much for being here. And Smith, that dartboard low looks like an ex-hurricane or tropical storm. Yeah, I think that might be... That was on the midnight run, wasn't it? I think that might be the remains of Lee. Not sure, but I think it could be. Sam Parker, Gavs forecast is back on. That make a whole year of accurate long-range predictions. Let's see, my friend. I'm not going to start celebrating the autumn forecast yet, because at the moment it's wobbling. At the moment, the autumn forecast is really wobbling, but let's see what happens. Shockwave around 15th December may be a warm-up again. That's what I've seen anyway. I'm not sure, Shockwave. But thank you so much for being here. One incredible live stream. Thank you so much, everybody. We're nearly at the end now, but we've got just a little bit more to show you. We are going to show you the ECMWF seasonal model. It updated yesterday, so it's been trailed on social media, but I haven't posted it yet on the GavsWeatherVids social media channels. I may do this evening. But you probably know what it's showing, but we're going to live stream it anyway. So let's do a roll call, shall we? Let's do a roll call. Right. So. Let's have a look at magic water. Okay. Right. All of these people want to see the ECMWF seasonal model. All these people want to see the climax of this live stream. James 298, Laura Johnson, Alan Blunson, Paul James, Sean, Sam Parker, Matthew Orchard, Alpha SB, S. Westby, Stevie Adcock, Jason Sevens, Mark Kanish, Andrew Barker, Sam Parker, Sean Partridge, no relation, Paul James, Anita, Ann Smith, Brett Hunter, Black Rose, Dan Maroney, Luke Bowers, Matthew Orchard, JL, Jake Mark Jones, Juzza wants to see it too. Okay, let's do that then. This is it, everybody. So, this is the mean sea pressure anomaly from the ECMWF model updated yesterday, hot off the presses from yesterday, going for an unsettled sort of mid to late autumn here, with low pressure, a trough of low right over the top of UK and Western Europe. If that came off, the wet autumn forecast that we have predicted from GavsWeatherVids would verify. So I was very pleased to see that showing up as the opening salvo chart. Right, but it gets more interesting from there. This is November, December, January, on into the early winter period, with, again, low pressure but weakening across northern and western Europe. Notice this mid-Atlantic ridge begin to appear close to Greenland. That could start to allow something a little bit colder to come into that trough of low as we go into the earlier winter period. But check out December, January, February. Wow. A blocking area of high pressure sets up around Greenland and Iceland. Low pressure in the Atlantic heading into southern Europe. So we've got a classic negative NAO-AO combination here. There's low pressure over northern Europe. That would bring the wind into an east or a northeasterly direction. That looks like the sort of mean sea pressure anomaly you would expect and get with a cold winter. And as that strengthens from November, December, January, I reckon that possibly is particularly focused, around January and February, maybe, rather than December. This is January, February, March, also looking potentially cold, or dare I say even very cold, with, again, a large blocking area of high pressure close to Greenland and Iceland. Low pressure is in from off the Atlantic to our south into southern Europe and North Africa. Again, we should be opening the doors there to an east or a northeasterly. So very, very interesting update from the ECMWF seasonal model. Everyone. This will also be called for Eastern America, by the way. So, if the person who was watching from Massachusetts is still with us, then we haven't got others from the Eastern Seaboard as well. So that will be cold for like the East Coast and the Midwest as well, with winds in from the north and from the northeast. Anyway, it's all experimental. It's all just for fun. But the ECMWF seasonal model looks to be going for extensive Greenland and high latitude blocking there into the winter, and looks to be opening the door to east or northeast winds for us here in the UK and across northern Europe. Very, 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 very interesting update from ECMWF. And towards the end of the month, we'll be able to go through those charts on a month-by-month basis. They're free monthly, but at the end of the month, when we get the update from Copernicus, we'll be able to break that down on a month-by-month basis. It's going to be really interesting to see which months have the greatest storm blocking. I reckon it's from January onwards that it really gets going, but we shall see. Okay, everybody, we're at the end of the live stream. Been absolutely epic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Unbelievable. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much to each and every one of you for an amazing, lovely live stream. We're at the end now, so everybody say thank you so much to our amazing moderators. That would be incredible. Thank you so much to our lovely, lovely moderators. Paul James, Alpha F SB, and James U98 as well. Thank you so much. Look, the lights on. And there was light. I've got the lights on here in the towers. JL, bring on the snow. Looked interesting, didn't it, JL? Jason Stebbins, eye candy for winter. Was a little bit of eye candy. SB with the eyes. That was interesting, wasn't it, SB? Lot to keep an eye on there. Paul Cooper wanted to see the ECM season 1 as well. Thank you so much, Paul, for being here. Jamie Robertson, evening all, just in time for the climax. You got here for the climax, didn't you, my friend? You was here to see Gav climax. No, I'll save it. I'll save that for Friday night. Officer Maya, NGL, I'm enjoying watching this email. I live in Massachusetts, USA. That ECM run, Officer Maya, are you actually an actual officer, like a police officer or an army officer? I wonder. But Officer Maya, that ECM run that I showed you, those seasonal charts, that would not only deliver cold into northern West Europe, where we are, where I am, where most people in the live chat are, that would deliver cold weather for you on the eastern coast of America and into the Midwest as well. That's the kind of pattern when you get that block over Greenland that can deliver cold onto both sides of the Atlantic, Officer. So, very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. Steffi, thank you at GavsWeatherVids and lovely moderators. Paul, you have detention with me in half an hour. You go get attention, Paul. And Miss Adcock will see you in 30 minutes. Brian Cox, how about you, my friend? Maybe in the north. Still fairly warm and settled in the south. I don't know what you're referring to, Brian. I'm not sure what you're referring to, my friend, but it looks like you're going to cool down in all areas next week. I know you don't want it to. I know you would like it to still be like tropical in January, Brian, but it is going to cool down next week. I've got pretty good confidence on that at the moment, but it's still way off, so, you know, it might not do. It might not do, but I think it will. I think next week we start getting on with autumn. James Bacon, hope it does not snow much in East Anglia this winter. And I don't want to miss any family reunions for Christmas Day or the holidays. Well, you know, even if it was a cold winter, it would probably be mild over Christmas, because it usually is, isn't it? Brian, next week, Gav. Well, let's wait and see. I think it's going to cool down. I think there will be some rain around as well next week, and it will be a gradual change into autumn. We're going to get autumn eventually, Brian. I know you would like summer to last forever, but autumn is going to get going in the end, my friend. Anyway, we're at the end of the live stream. Thank you so much, everybody. We're going to end it there. So it's been an incredible live stream, and as I say, we're going to be live streaming again on Friday night. Friday live streams are returning, so it's the return of the Giddy one on Friday, and I shall see you around 10ish, I would have thought, and we'll have a few laughs, and we'll have a look at the 12s there with that as well. Let me just shout out our super chatter. Thank you so much for thanks to Josh Stundum has subscribed, and thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Jake Mark Jones. Thank you so much, Jake, for your kindness and generosity. Right, okay, so the incredible super chat. Thanks so much, my friend. Right, we're at the end of the live stream. I'll see you on Friday around 10ish. The Giddy one returns, and we'll have some laughs. We'll have a look at the 12s then as well. And then over the weekend, lots going on, but of course, the main focus will be the second Winter 2022-2023 update. We began our winter updates last week. Update number 2 for Winter 2023-24 will be released. We'll be with you on Sunday, and we'll do another live stream, of course, on Sunday evening at around 6 p.m. How does that sound? When we will discuss the live stream. Remember the winter update. Remember, the winter update is going to just be an upload. So we premiered the winter update last Sunday, but this week it's back to just regular upload. So that winter update will be released at 10 a.m. and then we'll do the live stream, you know, at 6 p.m. on a Sunday evening, and we'll have a chat about winter update. We'll show you long range. We'll do 10 to 14 day. We'll show you long range. I would have thought Patel pens analogs will be out by then, and we'll see what Patel is forecasting for winter 23-24 once more. Right, Alpha SB Friday Night Live Stream Season 4. It is SB Season 4 of the Friday Night Stream. Jason Stebbins, see you all Friday night. All under the influence. Yeah, let's get on the magic board. Okay, thank you so much for an amazing live stream, everybody. It's been fantastic. You enjoy the rest of your Brian Clark's. Thanks, Gav. Keep up good work. Thank you so much, my friend. You enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening. I'm going to sort myself some tea out. I don't want to have it because it's so hot here. It could be something cold, I would have thought. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening. Stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you on Friday for a little bit of fun and a few laughs. But for this live stream, that's all for now. And thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.